pretty much hijacked
the interview,
which was fine by us. Hey, how big is this world, GTA 4, compared to like GTA 3?
Wow.
Well, you know, San Andreas was vast in that it sort of spoofed 3 cities. It spoofed San Francisco, Las Vegas, and L.A.
Yeah.
And there was huge sort of like countryside. It took forever to drive from one side to the other. This will take you a long time to drive from one side to the other, but since there's so much intense detail in it with, you know, toll booths and tunnels and bridges and so forth, It is an enormous city, and we have all the boroughs, of course, except for Staten Island, because Staten Island's...
The look is
what are you going to get? The mall?
Laszlo, the look is way updated. I mean, look at the shadows and the lighting. It's just amazing.
And,
really is amazing.
And if you
hit that bitch with the coffee cup. Just smack her in the head.
Oh, he's ready to duke it out.
He's ready to punch her in the... Just kick her or something. Please, popped her in the head. She goes down.
Knocked her down.
Just keep punching her.
If you stand in one place, like right there, you see those shadows. As the sun goes over in the game, the shadows will pass.
They will move
underneath you. There's also, we did the radio was huge. Starting in GTA 3, this has an in-game internet with over 100 websites. That we wrote. That was a ton of writing.
Wait, so what does that mean?
But you go to an internet cafe to check your email in the game. Okay. You'll get email from characters. You'll be sent on missions. Your girlfriend, when you start making girlfriends, they start sending you annoying emails. You get spam.
It's like regular life.
And there's blogs in the game. You can go read blogs. So as the game progresses, if there's a blog that you like, when you go back and check it out, it'll be updated.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable.
Are you connected to the web at all with this, or no? This is all contained in the game?
This is all contained in the game. There is a multiplayer component of it, which we just sort of revealed a week or so ago.
Yeah.
People have been raving about
Very
that.
excited about that one.
I was telling Anthony, one of the multiplayer modes, you can, everybody's playing at home, but there's 4 of you in a car. Anthony's driving, you guys are in the back seat, and, Kenny's in a helicopter above, and you're trying to race to get out of town while you've got a bunch of other players that are trying to stop you. And each individual player can hang out the window and target their own gun.
It's very cool.
It's
like cooperative play.
Yeah. Are you drunk yet?
No, he's just wandering around.
Yeah, go get drunk.
Yeah, we're going to get the guy drunk and then see how that plays out.
Oh, this is a good mission.
What is this now? With the cranes?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, he's up on top with an AK. Up on a crane.
And the weapons that they modeled for this are extremely realistic, as well as the physics. I think you should play a... Yeah,
we're going to play that after the break. What I'm trying to get through here is you used a bunch of guys from this radio show for the game. Like we said, Anthony's a 40-year-old mobster. Somehow you got me to play an Irish-American thug, and I can't... I don't do accents, so I don't know
the brogue.
So I don't know how you pull this one off. I was just using my regular voice, but my character's description is Irish-American thug, 24, wants to be a hard man, worried no one takes him seriously. F you, Laszlo. Out of his depth once people start getting really tough and nasty. That's my character. Moving on to Than's character. He plays a doctor.
Yes.
Oh.
3-year-old senior doctor.
That's supposed to be 30-something-year-old.
Okay. 30-something-year-old senior doctor consultant, white, well-educated, blames all health problems on people's lifestyles and therefore blames them for getting ill. Very matter of fact.
Yeah, when I saw the very matter of fact, I was like, I'm going to have to cast Nathaniel. We need somebody that's just sort of monotone and bizarre.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, he just got ciphered.
Holy
crap. Explain what happened.
That's fantastic. He just took out a
guy in a crane.
Guy on a crane. The guy falls and hits the roof of a car.
Of an SUV.
And just splatters.
The falling looks way more realistic than GTA 3 falling.
It's great. I don't remember ever seeing people falling this far. Oh, here goes another guy sniped. Oh, yeah, just laid him out.
Moving on, our own Danny made the game as a male, white, 27, extremely depressed hipster, worried about terrorism and how awful the Chinese/rest of the world are.
And I have to say, nobody as worried about their performance as Danny afterwards.
Danny's very worried about his
Granted, a lot of the stuff that you're yelling is, he's got a gun, or, hey, watch where you're going, or if you're stuck in traffic, you know, that character will yell like, hey, let's move it, stupid.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Danny, afterwards, he's like, was I good?
Did I? I wasn't sure of my motivation on this one.
When I went to do the voiceover, I was right in the middle of the worst sinus infection on the face of the earth. So I probably sound like in game just so nasally and awful. And I was actually worried it was going to get cut because it was so bad.
We're going to find out after the break. We're going to play some audio clips from Grand Theft Auto 4 and some of our outtakes there, Lazlow.
Absolutely.
All right, moving on. Steve, good old Steve, the executive producer of the Opie and Anthony show. He's a fat, middle-aged cop. John Goodman type, loves burgers
and men.
Yes, wait till you hear some of his outtakes.
Really?
Oh God! I had people go. I had one of the editors go through all your sessions and mark anything that sort of stood out.
Yeah.
And in Pro Tools, he marked the markers. Another weird gay comment.
Oh,
this is the guy that doesn't even know Steve.
Oh, wow. This guy doesn't even know Steve. Oh, Steve. Very nice. And then you got Jim Norton plays a porn shop worker.
Yes.
Made the game.
What does cutscene in game mean?
That's pretty cool.
That means that when people go to launch a mission, that your character is not just like for instance, Steve's character is just one of many of hundreds walking the streets.
Right.
Yours actually interacts with the main player in a cutscene and sends him out on a mission.
Oh, good.
Yeah, cutscenes are like what you just kind of watch. You don't really do anything. You just kind of watch as the game, I guess, loads up to the next part of the game.
Wait, as a non-video guy, how long would it take to go through this whole game?
Well, it depends.
It's between 80 and 100 hours if you wanted to complete everything.
Just to play the game?
Just to do all the side missions.
The beauty with Grand Theft Auto is like to play the game, like he said, it would take 80 to 100 hours, but then you could spend hundreds of hours just messing around in-game doing
playing the game.
Doing stuff.
You can just walk around, beat people over the head with things.
Yeah.
You could?
Yeah, you don't have to
It's
just
an open world.
Great.
It's a fully realized open world. A buddy of mine who loves San Andreas stopped playing the missions and just started going to the horse track every time we fired the game up. Same thing here. You know, you can go play darts. You can go
strip clubs.
Yeah, you should go to the strip club soon. You want to talk about some really good graphics.
All right, I want to see how you guys updated the strip club in the
Take us to Honkers.
Yeah, yeah, we want to go to Honkers. And then finally, Bob Kelly is a mob guy in Grand Theft Auto 4. So this is what we're going to do. Laslow's here. We got the game up on the huge screen. It looks unbelievable, really.
Should have put Voss in it. That would have been a good one.
That would have been great.
Hey, fuck!
Yeah, his acting style. I don't know if I can actually direct him to...
Do you guys have a comedy club in this? That would have been fun.
That would be
With
fun.
some hack comedians just doing their thing and you get to kill them.
I did want to do that. In fact, when we originally were going through the concepts for this 3 years ago, I spoke with Bill Burr, and I said, we would really love to have some kind of really horrible comedy. Guys, it goes up there, like, does the airline peanuts jokes. Like, what differences between men and women, huh? Right, guys?
Just hacky stuff.
Stand up and beat him over the head with a crowbar or something.
All right, when we get back, we got some audio clips from Grand Theft Auto 4.
Very cool.
Coming out April 29th, so a week from Tuesday.
And Anthony
Beans, Louis Beans. That would have been a great one, just Voss walking around like a dope.
And Anthony,
that he is, like life.
After the break, Anthony sings for Grand Theft Auto 4.
Oh, I also brought you, for when the Pope is, the motorcade goes through, I got a big foam hand.
Yes, it's a GTA 4 hand.
But it's in the shape of the Shocker.
Yes, the Shocker.
I see that.
If you know the Shocker, I believe it's 2 in one and one in the other.
Yeah.
There's a nice rhyme that goes with it.
Yeah. The Shocker.
I see you brought product. Very, very happy. All right, Opie and Anthony. Laslow in studio today.
The Opie and Anthony Show.